Oh, hey, Hurston. Good news. It looks like your friends finally arrived.
Thanks for the info. Let me know if you hear anything else.
Maybe next time we can chat over drinks.
Sure. First round's on me.
I should have guessed that Gaius was the cause of that hubbub. Oh, right. I was just showing Mila around. She wanted to learn more about Olympius.
You people can't do anything without Spyrex.
You have fun mingling with the locals, Gaius?
Yes. Olympians are really no different from we Rhizamaxians, once you get to know them. Yes, you and one other person. Rowan brought me up to speed with what's been happening. So, you're the former Maxwell.
And you're some sort of big shot? Is that it?
The biggest shot. He's a king for crying out loud.
Whoop-de-doo. I'm the Lord of Spirits. Beat that.
I must admit, I'm fascinated. So these fractured dimensions undoubtedly do exist. But I digress. Ludger, I need to know if you're truly worthy of carrying the fate of the world on your shoulders. Death.
Seems fair enough.
Dying isn't allowed.
How exactly do you want him to prove it?
Bring me into a fractured dimension, so I might see his actions for myself.
Vera here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is in Canbelar. Please depart for it immediately.
Perfect timing.
I'll come too. I want to watch you end a world.
You know, Ludger's been doing a pretty good job out there.
I hope you're right.
But hold on, if you wanted to talk to Ludger, why didn't you just call him on his GHS? I can give you his number if you don't have it.
No thanks. Rowan was kind enough to program this, but...
Let me guess. Technology's not exactly your thing?
It's time to show me around one of those fractured dimensions.
Best story ever!
So kings don't really live in castles, huh?
Well, I'm sure some of them do.
You don't whine and pay your fine.
These are the
You ready? Don't treat me like a kid. Just remember, you and I are partners. You've gotten stronger.
We have no limits. Then our first destination should be Kanbalar.
Wow, Gaius, you really managed to adapt yourself to Olympius, huh? Hey, Erston, you've really managed to adapt yourself to Olympius, huh?
Yes, by posing as the scion of a wealthy family from a remote region of the country. They've taken to calling me the prodigal son down at the docks.
You've developed a whole character for yourself. I had no idea you were such a performer.
What's a prodigal son?
The world is in crisis and you're playing make-believe? Maybe you should take this a little more seriously.
Do you agree with that assessment? Indeed. Could a ruler who can't empathize with the lives of the citizenry be trusted in a time of crisis? His ignorance could lead his country to disaster.
A world in crisis means people in crisis. So the more you understand people, the better you can serve them.
So you understand.
As a journalist, I represent the common man.
His Highness really is a great man.
Al, you're not supposed to call him that.
Oh, His prodigal Highness really is a great man.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I was merely noticing the differences between your hairstyle and Prime Mila's. How can I explain it? Locks of hair sort of pop out of the left side of her head.
That's like how a child would describe it. You sure are ignorant about these things.
The topic does not come up often in my political and military planning meetings.
She probably has self-style it for her. I used to do that too, but maintaining it was such a hassle. Although when I swung it around quickly, I could distract a foe between attacks.
So that's what it was for.
I know what you mean. If my hair isn't parted straight down the middle, it drives me crazy. But it's such a pain trying to get it to stay that way.
Elle, do you do your own hair?
No, my daddy used to do it for me.
And now?
Now I have Ludger do it.
Then isn't he the one who should be complaining about it?
Well, it's a pain to have to hold still for so long.
I didn't think you were all that special when I first met you, but you do seem to know what you're doing out there. Here, I'll give you this. It would just weigh me down anyway.
You know when it's super cold and you get those weird bumps on your skin? Why is that?
Because it's cold. I must become stronger.
We were so awesome!
So this is a fractured dimension.
Waymarker response detected. Commence retrieval.
There's a waymarker here.
What do we do?
First, we try to find the thing that sticks out the most from the prime dimension. That's usually the catalyst.
Isn't this your hometown? Notice anything unusual?
It's as if there's a pall in the air.
Well, the first step in reporting is to ask around.
It's freezing! Why does it have to be so cold here?
You can warm yourself by conserving the energy you use, flapping your tongue, and use it to move your body instead.
Must you always say such tedious things in such a tedious way?
Then your tedious grumbling makes us two of a kind.
You really are a delight. I'm guessing you don't have many friends, huh?
Friends? Indeed I do not.
That's not true. Weren't the Chimeriad your friends?
It's been a while since I've heard that name.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Wingul, Agria, Zhao, and Pressa. They were Gaius's bodyguards, and they were all super powerful warriors. Yeah, about that.
They aren't anywhere. They're all dead.
Oh.
Oh no.
It was during the war when they opened the schism. We were involved, too.
There's no need for you to feel responsible. Wingul, Zhao, Pressa, and Agria gave their own lives so that I could move forward with mine. The responsibility for their sacrifices rests solely with me, and I will not dishonor them by compromising my goals. That is all you need to know.
Right.
It's so cold.
Is it? I find it quite refreshing for this time of year.
No way! There is no way it gets colder than this! Back me up on this, Ludger.
Indeed. I hardly even need a coat.
Are you crazy? You'll catch a cold!
Once you've acclimated to the weather, you'll have no such concerns. When I was in my 20s, I'd walk down this street in short sleeves with a pound of ice cream.
What?
People can get used to anything. But you already seem quite tolerant of the cold, Ludger. Perhaps you are ready to embark on a special journey. I crafted an igloo outside of the city, my secret fortress of icy solitude. It has a spectacular view. It's one of the many places that are truly special to Kanbalar.
Wow, His Highness is really something.
There is something I wish you to have. It is of no great value, but I believe you'll put it to good use. Take it. The me of this world has already abdicated the throne. So this is what a fractured dimension is like.
Did you hear that? That was about Longdew or whatever. See? I knew kings were supposed to be in castles.
In this world, at least.
This Wingul is at the center of everything weird here. Could it be more obvious?
Interesting.
Can't say I like the looks of that. Not one bit.
I don't know if we're gonna get through this way.
Disperse. The castle is off limits by order of His Highness King Li Ying himself. Just go home. Nothing good can come from meeting with His Highness anyway. Disperse. The castle... You shall not pass. If I fail in my duties, he'll kill me too.
Here we go! Here we go!
Is that all?
This city is as tedious as it is annoying.
The real thing is actually quite nice, really.
What's going on here? It's deserted.
Has the current king become a complete recluse? Kings in their solitude.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. This is wrong. Why do you vex me so? Who are you people?
Wingul?
More would-be assassins vying for my head. Rest assured, no guards shall fly to my rescue. I'm a lonely king who deserves to die. But first, I will make you rue the moment you dare to set foot in my throne room.
What the heck?
Stay your hand. Give us a moment. Mian Li Ying.
Bayaltidin yu ay kairadin yin. Terkurayalin yalyodin.
Jibiti Yayo Li Ying Ki Wung Tin.
Erston? Erston, you came back. Please, Erston, try to forgive me.
What happened?
Must you make me say it? It started when you began talking about abdicating the throne and abandoning your people.
Why would Gaius do that?
Carla was fading. You wanted to be with her at the end.
Carla, her illness.
Who's Carla?
Gaius's little sister.
I know that once you make a decision, you never waver in it. So I begged Carla to help you refocus your attention on your kingly duties. She agreed to help, but I never thought that she would.
To prevent me from going through with abdicating, she took her own life.
Erston, forgive me! I never dreamed that would happen. You must believe me, please!
Her death broke this world's Gaius, and he left the public eye forever.
What? You're not Erston!
I'm not the Erston you know, that much is true. But believe me, I understand how he must have felt.
But your tongue! Erston Outway was my only true friend. You could never understand him.
So the possibility existed for us to be friends.
Clearly he didn't feel the same about me. Erston abandoned me along with his people. Why? Damn it, Erston! Tell me why!
He's the catalyst!
Ludger didn't even need to help this time.
Are you really up for this, Gaius?
This brutality is what it takes to destroy a world, right? How can I presume to judge Ludger without first having walked a mile in his shoes? Now!
Here we go!
So this is the Divergence Catalyst.
This one's different from my sister.
He's using a booster!
Stay scary! Do something!
Power swing! Extension!
Here we go! Energy no way to run. You owe me.
Power swing!
Crossfire! You owe me. You owe me. Here we go. Give up. You owe me. I'll help.
What?
Energize.
Really?
All things in moderation.
This is a job for two.
Power swing!
What you saw!
I owe you. Energize. Here we go.
I'll be your shield.
Ready to work, Gaiu? Energize.
We need to do our best.
Get in the game. You owe me. Here we go. Really now?
Think you can stop me?
We need to do our best.
Better than this. Much
You owe me. What the heck? Hey, it wasn't on purpose.
Wait. Very
You okay with this?
I do what must be done.
Figures you'd say that.
Ludger!
Hey! You better not underestimate me.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about!
We have no limits.
Durston, save me, please!
To sit upon that throne means embracing the needs of the many and forsaking the needs of the one. To rule is to accept a lonely life. A king must discard his own sense of self.
It was too much for me.
Indeed. Ludger, I leave the rest to you. Have you already forgotten that my reason for coming was to judge you?
Hey.
Farewell, Li Ying.
Look, Ludger, the waymarker! Hey, you did pretty good there.
Good job back there. So that was a fractured dimension. It's true. I spent many sleepless nights wondering whether I should abdicate the throne for Carla's sake. But when it was all said and done, I chose to remain king. Do you know why? Because I'm strong, huh? Whatever strength I had was derived from those who supported me. Those like the Chimeriad, among others. They made the isolation bearable. I couldn't just take my leave of them. Mark my words, Ludger. There's a lesson for you in this. Destroying worlds requires a sense of detachment, one that will corrode the strongest of souls. If you continue to fight on your own, the isolation will consume you someday.
Isolation means being alone, right? So there's no problem, because Ludger's got all of us.
That's big talk from a little girl.
Talking is my speciality.
You know, Gaius, they say the more the merrier about a lot of things, including support.
I suppose you're right. Feel free to call on me if you ever need help. Or if you just feel like grabbing a drink.
Wow, nicely done, Ludger. It's not every day you become drinking buddies with a king.
You picking up the tab?
No, we'll split the bill evenly.
Guess you're not that close of a buddy.
Great job, Ludes. You've been cleared to travel to Lakudum Sea Haven. We're thrilled to see you keeping up with the payments. You know what they say. Everyone admires a dependable man.
My daddy said that too. He said I better marry someone dependable or he won't give his blessing.
Then again, if a guy's just Mr. Dependable all the time, it's welcome to Dullsville, population U.
Reliable, but somehow exciting. That must be the key.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey, I like your clothes. Looks like you and I see eye to eye when it comes to fashion.
Just to be clear, I have no intention of growing a beard.
Our supply of recovery items has dwindled quite precipitously. We should look into restocking soon.
Hey, hey, hey! You hear the news about the Shandu Coliseum? They're signing up fighters for tag battles now. Bet there's a sweet purse at stake. Hint, hint. Whoa, a payment? You must be making some good gold at your new job. No wasting money, Ludger. Cash goes into the bank, fish go into the tank.